As it says in Habakkuk 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry for it, wait, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. That's taken from Habakkuk 2, verse 3. And before I begin, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, which are the elder apostles of the great millstone, and peace and salutations to all of my fellow laborers of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And with COVID, this PSYOP pandemic being used as a catalyst to accelerate this global economic collapse, we've watched Sweden, transform. We witnessed them in that transformation. The past 5 to 7, 8 years or so, they've been ahead of the game. And, they prided themselves on this technology, which we all know is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. All right. And they've been cashless for a while, and it was only a matter of time before, they did away with cash altogether. So now they're completely cashless. All right. And, that's exactly what the elites want. But this is what they want globally. All right. And that's why the scriptures say that was that Revelation 3 and 10, that this is going to try the whole world. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get that. Let's go to Revelation 3 and 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right, which is this word, the word of faith, because the scriptures say the just shall live by faith and not by sight. And it's going to boil down to our faith, man. When this moment comes, this is going to be a time where we're going to be tempted, because the system that Esau is bringing in, cash is going to be obsolete. All right, we're going to no longer be dealing with cash, man. Everybody's going to have to be subject to this system. All right, so it's going to be one of our biggest temptation. All right, and it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is going to be a thing that's going to try everyone globally. And Sweden is right there in the belly of the beast, So they already got the mark of the beast over there. And they're going to push, the convenience of having it. And you're seeing that this device is being used as a financial transaction. That these people are able to buy and sell with this device. You once had a man, all right, who goes by the name Bishop Nathaniel, who he made light of the chip. And he scoffed at the fact of the chip being just a tracking device, when clearly it's not just a tracking device, even though that's one of its functions. Because this chip is based on biometrics and transhumanism. All right. So, this is going to deal with the science of identity and access control. Esau wants to control your mind, your soul, your body. He wants to be the Most High. And that's why the Lord is going to deny you, or he's going to dismiss you if you voluntarily take that mark. Okay. Now, it's also interesting that Sweden hasn't, since this whole pandemic occurred, they have not once had to resort to a lockdown. Everything remained intact. Everything is still normal in Sweden. They don't have nothing to worry about like the rest of the world. Why? I believe personally is because this is the reason. Mission is already accomplished over there. They got all the people where they want them. They got them marked. But they're still trying to get the entire world under that same phenomenon. So they're using this so-called pandemic to continue to condition you. And they're using it as the catalyst to accelerate this global collapse. That's why they're making it I'm trying to think of the term, but since this whole thing started, more and more businesses has gone digital, where they're outlawing the use of cash, paper money. And then we all know that the government start taking away those coins, claiming that the money is dirty and you could possibly catch COVID through handing over cash money or coins, etc. When we all know that that's BS. But that was the angle that they were going to try to eliminate any tangible money, because the whole plan is to make sure everything goes digital. All right, and that's let me get 2 Corinthians. This is all on the devil's agenda, man. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Let's say should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. Okay, so over there they saying goodbye to cash. All right, we done with that. That's old. We on to the new. This is the new wave. All right, this is what's hot in the streets now, man. The microchip implants. You ain't got to worry about COVID if you got a microchip implant. You ain't got to worry about losing your wallet, losing your keys. All right, when you go to hop on your transportation, you hop on the monorail, the train. Hey, just wave your chip over the scanner or the kiosk, and you'll be let in. And that's the world that Esau is constructing. That's the new system. So we are going to be tried, man, because this is what they plan to do globally. All right, and you got to be willing to lose your life, like Yahweh Shai said. All right, let me get that in Matthew, because it's going to boil down to that choice. And if you're of this world, then you're gonna fall short, man. You love your life, you're gonna fall short. This is Matthew 16 and 24. It says, then Yahweh Shai said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So you're gonna have to bear that burden. And for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. And an individual that will choose to save his life in that moment just for temporary comfort, yeah, you're gonna pay, man. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to be given an account. You're gonna have to take into account, man. All right. So that's why right now we're building up, our spiritual and mental fortitude for when this comes, and it's not going to be an easy thing. All right, and that's why we constantly talk about this prophecy, because it's serious. And Jake still call us conspiracy theorists, Well, that's on them. But we see what's happening because we got our eyes open. Scriptures tell us to be watchmen. We're watching. We're seeing this thing unfold. All right. So I'm pretty sure y'all may have seen this clip already. The various different brothers and priests re-uploaded this video. All right, and this is what the elites plan on doing worldwide. We've been saying this for years, starting with the elder apostles on down. And slowly but surely, this is it's becoming reality. Okay. So they're gonna they're gonna continue to use this COVID psyop, to complete the transformation. They're gonna get you people used to digital. That's why they keep talking about introducing to you a digital dollar. All right, China had started the process months ago, and they're even talking about, and they've been talking about it, that if they do the second stimulus, you know why not send it out on this new digital system? Because they trying to do away with paper money. This dollar don't have any worth anymore. I think the Apostle Gabar had recently did a video on how the purchasing power of the dollar then dropped 97%. So it really has no worth anymore. You're gonna start to see the inflation and then the hyperinflation. That's why brothers been talking about investing in gold and silver, because that's a defense in a time of inflation or hyperinflation. You're seeing the price of silver go up, the price of gold go up. All right. But anyway, matter of fact, let me real quick, because you even got Jake that's gonna definitely be tied up in this. And this is Jake that they believe that this is their country. They believe that Babylon the Great is their rest. When the scriptures tell us, this is not our rest, for it is greatly polluted. It will destroy us with a sword of destruction. All right, and when you look up that word rest, the word means consolation. Matter of fact, let me go to it, because what you got happening amongst our people right now is they're getting comfortable and cozy. They don't really see the Lord is getting ready to come back. They don't see what this devil is getting ready to do. So they're going to be under total subjection under the beast, trying to stay here and be comfortable. All right. Micah 2:10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction." All right. This is not our rest, man. We have a rest that's coming, and that's the kingdom of heaven. All right. Babylon is the place of our captivity, man. This place is going to be totally annihilated, with a nuclear fire, man. All right. This is the Hebrew word is manawacha, and then it says, well, in the Strong's definition, it says repose, or adverbially, peacefully, figuratively, consolation. Hence, concretely, an abode, comfortable, ease, quiet, resting place. All right. An example of they gave right here specifically matrimony, because you got Jake that want to have, extravagant wedding ceremonies, and want to post it on YouTube like that's edifying somebody. All you doing is making Jake want to be more comfortable here in Babylon. Now the Lord said, "Woe unto you that are at ease in Zion." So if you in that spirit, when this when the full transformation into this digital system, where you're gonna have to be implanted with a microchip, you're gonna give in, because that's gonna be the only way you're gonna have to continue to function in the world. And if you're not under this system, if you're not on the grid, you're going to be outcasted, or you're going to be looked at as a enemy. Where they're going to, more than likely, they're going to try to, starve you to death, make sure you don't have anything, and just totally just remove you from society at altogether. Where you're not recognized, so you can't work, you can't shop, you can't do anything. You won't have a life without this mark. And then of course the other way is Esau is gonna put you to death. Revelation 20:4 talks about how, you're gonna have men that's gonna be beheaded, for the witness, the testimony of Yahweh Shai, and they didn't receive the mark in their hand or in their head. All right. So there's gonna be a point in time where Esau is gonna make it mandated. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right now, he's just marketing it to you, man. He's trying to make it appeal to you as this phenomenon is becoming more and more frequent, man. And we know people have a herd mentality. Once they see enough people getting on this wave, people are gonna feel more comfortable. And then the ones that know what this is, starting with us, and then you also got certain Christians that do know that this is the mark of the beast. They're gonna resist, and we're gonna be the ones that they're gonna be coming after. But Jake, they're gonna be joined, with this system. All right, merge right with the beast because they want to be comfortable. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because you had this dude Killer Mike. All right, him, and then you had what's this civil rights dude, Andrew Young, and some entrepreneur. They got together and they formulated a so-called black-owned digital bank. All right, in honor of so-called Black Wall Street. I think they call it the what they call it, the Greenwood Bank. Okay, so it's going to be the first black digital banking platform for black and Latino businesses. So Jake, they're conformed to this world, man. So without a shadow of a doubt, they're gonna take the mark of the beast. And if you want to prosper here, and you want to prosper as a so-called black or Latino, you know, Jake is gonna find nothing wrong with this. Oh, we making progress. This is what we should have been doing. They think this is the answer, man. But all they're doing is setting themselves up to be linked in with the beast, because they're going digital. So they're going to help to assist this devil in conditioning you people into this system. All right, hey, that dude Nipsey, that Jake revered all of a sudden because he got put to death. He was a lot of people don't know that his little store, the Marathon, that store was a smart store. It was a clothing store, but it was based on smart technology, man. You know, and you couldn't if you went in there and shopped, you couldn't use cash. And then at that dude's memorial, it was all type of references to the mark of the beast. Farrakhan, he said hidden coded messages about the mark of the beast. Snoop did, because they all are in it together, man. They all puppets of Satan. And Killer Mike, he's no different, man. He's in league with the devil, even though he's being portrayed as a figure amongst your nation, set to lead you. And that's was that Isaiah 9:16. They're gonna lead you straight into a nuclear fire, man. Isaiah 9:16, it says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed." And you're gonna have men who you see as your leaders, which are all compromised. Esau set up your leaders, man. They're gonna have you going the way of the beast. And you already got Bill Gates trying to find ways to get people to stop being hesitant about this vaccine, and he wants to go about using different community leaders to try to pacify the people. So you already know they're gonna target reverends and pastors, ministers. All right, they're gonna use celebrities, of course. to try to get them to take this vaccine. You know, so yeah, this devil, man, he's gonna continue to make moves, man, because he know that his time is short. Revelation 12:12. You know, but it's happening, man. You know, so over there in Sweden, it's pretty much a done deal. So that's why they've had the privilege to continue to function, without anything stopping them. They ain't have the COVID didn't have to shut them down. They're not under the same exact draconian measures as other parts of the world. And then once you people get chipped, then things can go back to the way it was. That's the whole goal. We've been saying for years, all roads lead to the microchip. That's the end game. That's the anti with Slacky. You have the thesis, the antithesis, and then you have the the solution. And that's the solution, man. Right? They're gonna use this pandemic. They're gonna use the fact that you know uh uh you know civil unrest is becoming frequent. The people are out of control. Too much going on. They're gonna hype up. Oh, there's still terrorists in the country. They're gonna use all type of angles. Okay, the trafficking situation where you got pedophiles and human traffickers, kidnapping women and children. And I just recently did a video on that, where in that movie Acts of Violence, you had a female human trafficking victim. She was dead, and the cop played by Bruce Willis. He saw her hand, and he saw that imprintment. You saw that mark, right there between her index and her thumb. And he said, "What is that?" You know. She said, "What she said?" He said, "Look, it looks plastic." And she cut open that her hand right there, and took the tweezers and pulled out a microchip. You know. So they're gonna do that, man. But let's end off, of course, with the actual prophecy. And it says, "And he calls of all, both small and," this is Revelation 13:16, "and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell." All right, so it has to do with money, showing you that this is a physical thing. It's not, the devil's not going to put some spiritual mark into you. No, he's going to put a physical mark in you. All right, that without this, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. And that's, society as a whole. You got to buy and you got to sell. You got to trade. Okay, you gotta pay for food. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta pay your utilities. And in order for you to sell, to sell a service, you know, that's what you're doing when you're at your job, at work. All right. So that's gonna be the main function of society, man, and that's gonna be under the control of the beast. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the chip, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, which is all one and the same. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and we all know the punishment. All right, Revelation 14 and 9 through 11. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast and his image, You believe in this devil's system. You believe in this new world order. All right, you don't stand with this devil, whether it's through following Trump into the new world order or Biden. You worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in your head, in his forehead or in his hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. With that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.